This is quite an occasion.
Indeed. Well, it's an occasion for me, too. It's not often one gets the chance of seeing things for oneself, especially the new African army. Perhaps after dinner we could all sit round and I'll fire questions at you.
Yes, well, as long as we don't come up against the Official Secrets Act, of course.
Oh, I don't think we shall do that. No, what I'm most interested in is how you get along with your African colleagues. How soon they'll be ready to take over completely, you know. I take it, Sergeant Major, that you do not believe that all men are equal.
Equal, ma'am, but different. Now, you take the horse and the zebra. They're equal in a manner of speaking. But if you was to plonk them down, side by side, and feed them on the same grub, in the same climate, one of them would turn his toes up, wouldn't he, ma'am?
But there are thousands of Africans living in our climate, eating our food, and they don't turn their toes up. My group entertains dozens of them every weekend. Why, your own Lieutenant Boniface has been to my house on many occasions, and you'd hardly suggest he was incapable of inventing the wheel. This is intolerable.
I agree, ma'am. But don't blame me. Blame your harmless little Africans.
Blame them? Who put guns into their hands? Who taught them to shoot? You.
And if it wasn't for people like us, you wouldn't be able to walk around spouting your smarmy, silly, bloody, half-baked ideas.
That remark, Sergeant Major, may well cost you your rank.
Stay with her, Muscle, so she quietens down. See she doesn't leave the mess. Ha!
What a right old cow. No wonder the officers dumped her onto us.
All those nurses up there, I bet they don't mind being cooped up for a year. As long as somebody can knit.
You must admit the old bag's got guts. I only hope to God she doesn't get to be Prime Minister.
Your future in my country is very limited, you must appreciate.
Limited, did you say so? That's a very elastic word.
No doubt you'll be sent back to your own country in due course. At this very moment, the new president is considering the matter.
And where do you come in, Mr. Boniface? You, as a loyal officer, so where do you come in?
Loyal to whom? To the corrupt lackeys your government left to lead us when they granted us our so-called independence. So you consider that soldiers should not be revolutionaries? Your Cromwell was a soldier, wasn't he? Did he not grab Ireland, Sergeant Major?
Well, you know, sir, it was only for their own good. The Micks have always been obstinate, sir. Very obstinate. As for myself, I'm a soldier. I don't understand.
Let me tell you this. Your stupidity is placing all our lives in danger. When you talk of principles with a bullet up the spout, that's a perfect example of your own mentality. You're a living gun. They've turned you into a human rifle. They've taken away your personality, Sergeant Major, bit by bit down the years, and replaced it with a sort of military stuffing. Left, right, about, turn, obey, fight, kill.
Don't be impertinent, ma'am!
That's all you know. You're an instrument ready primed to put to someone's shoulder. A royal trigger in waiting.
Yes, and just you be careful, ma'am, that I don't go off.
What's your life? A dull routine round of bootlicking, waiting for a war. The only way you'll ever fulfill yourself is to die in action.
Yes, I was one of your African mascots then, wasn't I? Sitting at your feet, listening to you talk. My God, how you talked. No one talks better than the British. They drug you with talk. When you wake up, they still have their heel on your neck. Oh, if you'll excuse me.
But, Barney,